fellow gamers, welcome to Board Game Spotlight Live. I'm GloryHoundd and this is
DrGloryHogg.
And today we're going to be playing Kordran Conflict by Plastic Alchemy. This is a two-player skirmish game and it has some amazing looking miniatures that I'm really excited to show everyone. And hello to our chat today. It looks like we have Battle Cry in chat already today. How are you doing? We are super active with our chat, so if you have any questions about this game or anything that we're doing in the game, make sure to let us know as we will answer your questions on camera right now, right away. So, Dr. GloryHogg, are you ready? Do you want to talk about the theme of this game a little bit with our scenario?
The theme of this game is 3D printing. Now, the really interesting thing about this game is that it is very much a 3D printable game with a whole bunch of different scenario bases. So the one we're going to do is defect. So what I'm doing is I'm going to select one of your units. They're going to be a defector, and at some point in time during the game, I'm going to announce who they are, and then take control of that unit and try to get them to one of these green zones here in order to win.
So let me get this straight. You found a skirmish game that you can betray me in.
Yes, that was pretty much my main goal.
That was your #1 goal, was find a skirmish game to betray me in?
Yes,
oh,
exactly.
That was so nice of you. That was so nice of you, Dr. GloryHogg. So you are playing this team over here.
Correct.
And I'm playing this team over here, which...
So I'm green and you're red.
Right. Well, I mean, obviously. I mean, I need to be red, right? I'm going to go ahead and take 2 tokens here to start with, because you always start with a minimum of 2 actions. As we start adding troops to the board, these 2 actions are going to become more here, okay?
Right, which is interesting. Like, the more troops you have, the more actions you have.
Well, which makes sense, because as you're going through and you're... Well, oh my God, the map is ruined, the map is ruined. Game over. Game over, man, game over. That's right, traitor battle cry. So I'm basically going to be attacking you the best I can, and...
Right, because the only way you can win is by stopping that traitor from getting out.
Right, so I have to get rid of that traitor. I have to murderize my own troops, or just fail. I mean...
Yeah, there are some stipulations, and of course, just like any miniature game, there's a point buy-in. So I purchased 2 of the optics, 1 of the echoes, and 1 of the architects, where you've got 2 maniacs, a watcher, a cutter, and a stoner. So you've got a wider variety, but your troops are cheaper. So hopefully that'll play out where my troops will be stronger.
And just before we get started, I'm going to show you the cards. They have a huge stack of these cards here, which are basically your different scenarios that you're going to be playing. They have a whole scenario set up where you can do like best of 3 scenarios or best of such and such scenarios, where you can buy in with points and everything and cards, and you collect your little troops and everything that you want. We're just doing one scenario based off of this, so we're kind of not doing that beginning portion of the game. We just want to show you the strategic gameplay here.
And this is meant to be a fast-paced skirmish game where they say like the games can take about 20 minutes or so.
Overall, though, I am not fast-paced.
Yeah.
Just as a note, I'm not fast-paced with skirmish games, okay?
But if you really want to see a 2-time combat infantryman cry because he gets beat by his wife, you are in the right place. Because I almost always lose these games to her.
You know, I have a feeling you might win this time, because this is a pretty crazy scenario. This one here I picked specifically just because during the scenario, it's almost going to have like a war game-ish feel to it, because one side starts heavier with people, and then the other side, whenever you do finally reveal the traitor, I mean, you're going to have more people and more actions than me. So I thought that would be a really interesting setup to play through with this. Look at these miniatures, though. These miniatures are amazing. Dr. GloryHogg.
These are all 3D printable, which is cool. And definitely go check out the Kickstarter if you're really interested in it to see how it works. Because like another cool aspect of this game is that when it was shipped to us, that these figures actually fit inside here. And so they don't get all beat up and broken. Like, you know how the guns always break on figures like these and stuff after a while? That doesn't happen with this one. I don't know where I got this piece from. That's probably not important.
That's probably fine. That's probably fine.
It was probably somewhere like that. I think I got it in the right spot. But I thought that was really cool that the 3D printable terrain is also a little capsule to hold your figure so that they don't, like, you know, their arms and their legs and
they fit perfectly on there. They fit perfectly on there.
And there's 2 other factions in the box, too.
All right, Dr. GloryHogg, did you want to go ahead and get started with this? Or I guess we should roll off to get started.
No, you would actually, because you're red. You're the attacker. So you get to go first.
Aw, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Mistakes were made. And you always get at least 2 actions, but like she said, the more troops you get on the board, the more actions you get. And you can move, deploy, attack, target, different things like that.
And we'll go through the cards whenever we use them. So these are my deploying zones here. And I'm going to deploy a couple troops. So I'm actually going to use both tokens to just deploy troops. So I'm going to flip both of mine over so you know that they're being used. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm definitely going to deploy... I really like this Watcher here.
Okay.
Which is...
It's like your sniper.
Yes.
Right, and I have one too. I have an Echo. Which all the different characters kind of have their own kind of game-breaking rules on the cards themselves that go outside the normal.
I really like that part. And I kind of want to do, and I'll do
fire areas and everything
my stoner as well. So my Watcher and my stoner, because I feel like this is a good. The whole point of this is creating really good synergy between your characters, because it's such a fast tactical game. Like once they're hit and they're out of the game. So like making sure that your characters are supporting each other is really important.
And we should probably tell everybody who the actual traitor is. Like you should know. So you should probably close your eyes, and I'm just going to point at who the traitor is.
Wow.
Well, in case everybody wants to follow along, right? Because we didn't even.
All right, I'm closing my eyes, DrGloryHogg.
Oh my gosh, I don't like this. Look at the wall.
Okay, I'm looking at something else.
I don't trust this at all.
I'm
so
peeking.
It's going to be one of these characters here. It's going to definitely be that one.
Why would that one do that like that to me?
You'd have to ask him or her.
It's your turn, DrGloryHogg.
So yeah, definitely the economy of this game is your action points, right? So more troops, more action points makes the most sense. And like a lot of games, these ones a lot of times have like a summoning sickness, if you will. Like as soon as you put them out, they don't get to immediately attack. I'm going to go ahead and start with this guy's kind of, all my guys move 2. Okay, so nobody's actually slow in my team.
Well, as you're coming out and you're like assigning these, because you can assign as many actions as you want to each of these miniatures as you play. But in the beginning here, when you're actually deploying these troops and stuff, you almost want to like try to get your first couple rounds with like just deploying like as many as you possible, because you want those actions like so bad, right?
Yeah.
And Battlecry says bribed with a certain type of pizza. Oh god, yeah. I knew it.
Shower pizza.
Shower pizza.
All right, so I've deployed. That's my 2 actions. Let's do this. Let's ramp this game up.
All right, so I only have
2 troops.
2 troops on the board, so I only have 2 actions.
Right.
Your minimum is 2 actions to start with.
And this is a smaller point count because we didn't bring in any of our artillery units.
Ooh, no, we did not.
Which those are really cool. You can freeze people and you can
like
AoE irradiate areas and kind of mess people up.
Absolutely. So I'm going to go ahead and bring in...
That's what I did last time. I dropped a big old nuke right in the middle of everybody.
Bring in a maniac over here. And
maniac.
I'm going to bring in this cutter over here.
Whoa.
Because I want all my actions, and I want all my stuff on the board.
That makes sense. But
those are my 2
you've
actions.
got 5 troops, which is nice. I only have 4 max.
I'm
so
hoping
you will
that's
have
gonna,
5 actions.
I'm hoping that's going to pay off in the long run for me, at least in the beginning portion here. Unless DrGloryHogg just takes my troops and like runs off into the distance, right?
Just shoot you right away.
All I have to do is get 1 good shot in on this traitor. That's all I have to do.
Because they only have 1 health. So if you hit them, they're gone.
1 shot in on that traitor. Can I do it? I hope so.
I'll never tell you the traitor is. That's how I'll win. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and spend an action to deploy. I'm going to deploy one of my optics. I'm going to actually put one of my optics, I think, right here. Facing out. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Yeah, because you don't have another deploy that's like right on top of this guy. So I'm going to put him over. Actually, no, I'm going to go back over here.
Suspicious? I think so. Cue the falling water scene. Is it my turn?
It is.
Okay.
Yep, I deployed and deployed, but next turn at least I'll get 4 actions.
So now I'm going to take 2 more action tokens here because I have 4 troops on the board. I'm going to start doing some stuff. So, ooh.
I'd prefer if you did no
You're
stuff.
all just like lined up directly where I can't just start shooting at you, DrGloryHogg. Why would you do that?
That's literally the only places I could go. Now the real question will be, will I remember which one I picked? Who knows?
Oh, what do I want to do? Okay, so I'm going to group these like this because I have my Watcher and my Stoner over here, and I have my Cutter and my Maniac over here. So
Maniac!
I'm going to try to keep the troops together as little teams, so we can have some teamwork and
so
some
I can
synergy.
just bomb a whole area.
So this guy here, he's going to take a movement of 1. And we're going to move 1 this way. And we're going to also dash with this one as well. And you know what? Let me show you the card here that I'm using really quick. So right here it shows in the center here, you have your movement here, which is going to be 1. And then any sort of bold action here, any sort of bold text is going to be an action, where the underlined text is going to be like an ability. So, and then these little white hexes here are my range that I'm going to be able to attack in. So you have to get pretty close with this guy. That's why I'm going to dash with him.
So just real quick, before you actually physically do the dash, one of the caveats of dash is you can take no more further actions this turn. So if you dash, that's it. You're sacrificing your other 2 tokens.
I'm going to dash in just a minute. He's going to go forward, and then he's going to think a minute, okay?
That makes sense. And you can definitely do that. I just wanted to make sure that was clear. That
Definitely. Thank you. I appreciate that, Dr. GloryHogg.
I would love to just be like, aha! You can't do anything. You wasted actions. But that would not be to your advantage.
Well, we're going to move 1, 2, like this, I think. Over here. And the way that they're facing definitely does matter. There's actual little arrows on the bottom part of these miniatures. Hopefully you can see in here. We'll try to get it focused for you. So that does help with that range on the card there, okay? So I believe I moved up here with him, and then I moved there, moved there. Those are 2 move actions. I would like to, you know what, I think I'm going to go this way. We're going to move with this guy right here, which I believe is my maniac. He's going to go 2. 1, 2. We're going to move up here.
That would not be your maniac. That would be your cutter.
Just kidding. I played green last time. I'll do it with my cutter
Your
then.
maniac's the one you have 2 of, and so you've got
1,
2 of those guys
2,
with the rifles.
3. We're going to go 3 then.
Okay.
All right. So that's my cutter on that one. And then I still want to dash with the one other guy. So I'm going to go ahead and flip that over, and we're going to dash 1 more move space. We're going to go right over here.
Okay, interesting.
No, wait, I don't want to go over there.
Oh.
I want to go right here. Because I don't want to be out in the open, okay?
I was just more saying interesting. I was surprised you didn't
These
deploy.
barriers were very interesting.
I was surprised you didn't deploy your 5th character to get that 5th movement token.
I thought about it, but I'm kind of nervous about what's going on here with your troops. And I know that one of your troops is really strong with how far they can shoot, and I just want to make sure that like all my troops are safe.
Okay.
And angled in the right directions, okay?
So I'm going to go ahead and move. I'm going to go 1, 2.
Okay.
Like so. And then I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and move 2 here. I'm going to build. Do you have another?
Oh, I sure do.
So my architect can actually build a wall somewhere adjacent to him.
I really liked the architect whenever I was playing that faction there.
So it's got to be towards this facing direction. So I'm going to actually face him this way because it's where I want to build the wall. And now he's just staring at the wall like a weirdo, but that's cool. That's cool. You do you.
That's really impressive to build a wall in one turn action like that, Dr. GloryHogg.
Well, thank you.
But it makes me incredibly suspicious of what the heck is going on over there.
Okay. Thank you for letting me know that.
I mean, I'm not suspicious at all at what's happening over there.
It's called I want to block off an area. I'm not trying to get shot. Not today.
Come on, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
That is all 4 of my actions.
Can't shoot you just a little bit?
No, I prefer not to be shot, please.
Come on.
I'm going to test your
This is
dice.
a skirmish game.
Your dice
Oh no.
regulation.
Oh no.
You put in a weighted die?
I wish, because I'm so terrible at dice rolling. Just the absolute worst at dice rolling, really.
Just the worst.
Okay, we're going to deploy.
Ah.
Now we'll go ahead and deploy. This one right here.
Excellent. Get them super close to my zones. Actually, all your guys. The closer you can move to my zones, the better, I think.
I wish you wouldn't say that. If you could just not freak me out, that'd be excellent.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So deployed there. We have the cutter up here. We got a maniac over here.
Maniac.
Maniac moves 2. So I think I'm going to move the maniac. One,
because your other one has summoning
2.
sickness. That makes sense.
1, 2. And then we're going to go ahead and move. I'm going to move the cutter, I think.
Do it. Go for it. What's that cutter got? He's got adrenaline, so if he kills somebody, he
I was
going to
say,
do
the cutter is really interesting because the cutter doesn't have like a hit where you hit and then you have to roll armor. It's like all or nothing with them. Like you have to roll a 7 and that's it. Yeah.
Yep.
But maybe it'll be really good. So
it's a 10-sided die though, right? So I mean, it's
1. Oh, I don't want to be like in your sights. That would not be cool.
What do you mean? I don't.
Your one guy's like right there.
Bum, bum, bum.
1, 2, 3. We're going to come around here with him.
Excellent, excellent. Yep, bring them all over to me.
And yours is like 5 away from you. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that would be like right here. Woo! That's real close, Dr. GloryHogg. That's real close. I'm not a fan. And what's the range on this guy here?
That is the optic. So basically a space in front of him and then like a big old fan.
Okay, so we're going to move the Watcher.
So 2 away, basically. What's interesting, only the Architect has like melee fighting, right? You could try to run in all close.
And we'll do that.
Okay.
Nope, we won't do that because then you're going to get me over there. Ooh. Again, not a fan. All right, yeah, we'll move this guy up here.
Okay.
All right.
My turn?
That was my turn.
All right, I'm going to go ahead.
I'm all nervous, everyone.
Move.
Like, super nervous.
He's going to move 2 around here. He's going to build. Give me another wall.
What you building over here, Dr. GloryHogg? What you building?
I like to call this Lane of Fire. Be my guest, be my guest. Put your face to the test. I will fire.
I'd rather
right
not.
at it if you come this way.
I swear, you know, my favorite troop in this really is just, it's the builder. Because these barriers here, you can shoot them down if you roll an 8. But
That's
being able to edit the terrain as you go, that is one of my favorite parts of this game.
Take my optic and I'm going to go ahead and move 2. 1, 2. And that's your sniper guy, right? So your sniper guy can shoot that way.
What? I wouldn't shoot that way.
I'm going to actually dash 2 and actually dash again also. I can move 2. So I'm going to go 1, 2. And the reason why I'm going 1, 2 this way is if you do step out to shoot him, I'll just step out and shoot you. It's like playing chess.
Why would you do that?
We need a hero. What do you got? What do you got?
Oh,
Remember, you have 5 actions this turn because you had that new figure out of the board.
That's right.
Who's your traitor? Who do you think is your traitor?
I'm thinking that this one is my traitor right here. Oh my gosh, is that one the traitor?
I'm not telling you. I am not telling you.
Chat, tell me, like, yes or no?
Don't tell her, chat. Battlecry just send you a text message.
I get a personal text. Totally the traitor.
Excuse me.
Totes the traitor.
Let me check my text messages real quick. What do you have?
This is rough. You've got some really...
Why is this builder even, like, in this battle in the first place? Like, they just brought an engineer with him. They're like, quickly build. And he's like, dude, I should be, like, doing other stuff. Like, isn't there a bridge somewhere behind enemy lines that I can build?
I'm
Like,
supposed to be here today.
I feel like the builder's just like, dude, you know that I have, like, majored in construction, right? Not, like, in warfare.
All right, we're going to move this maniac over here. They're
If
gonna
I
move
just do that every time she gets nervous and she rethinks all of her thoughts.
That's true. It freaks me out.
Oh, excellent. Oh, that's in range.
That freaks me the heck out.
That's the best thing you can say about Echo is that's in range. Because it's probably true.
That's in range.
It's
That's probably
true.
it. I want to move up my watcher and like shoot some people.
Yeah, come get it.
But
You only got one of them.
our snipers are against our snipers, and I'm not super down with that.
Yeah, it's like almost like I put like a cheap 3 unit out there to get shot at, like a pawn. And then if you come out, then I step out, I'm like, Bishop, baby, boom. I go diagonal.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that overall.
And then I'll be up, because I'll still have mine, and you won't have yours.
If we move this stoner, we're going to put him there. We're going to try to sneak up on you, maybe.
So you've done 2 movements so far?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we have our cutter, which is over here.
Oh, Battlecry makes a good point. Fortnite. Yep, this is basically Fortnite, because we're building in the middle of our battle.
Now, if I attacked your architect, I mean, do you think I could kill them? Do you think maybe I could kill them? Would you let me kill them?
You could sure try.
Okay, we're going to try. Okay, so we're going to move this cutter up, and they're going to go 3. So they're going to go 1, 2.
I like that.
3. I know I'm getting like right in your range too.
Yep. So you better hope you get them. Your cutter is dying. You don't get that architect.
It's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. Okay.
Just roll a kill because his armor's a 3. So all I got to do is beat a 3 on the armor check.
Oh no.
So do it to it.
Oh, his armor is 3. He's super buff. Okay.
He's working
My
out
cutter
building
has
walls all
a
day.
7 on this.
Yeah, you got to roll a 7. And if you don't.
Okay, come on, rolling. Come on, rolling. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, I always feel like I need more room whenever I'm rolling. I'm nervous.
You can't roll like in a small area at all.
Definitely, totally a 7. That's the one part rubbed off on that. It's a 7.
Your 7's right here, actually, if you just rolled it a
that
little
is
bit
awkward. That is awkward.
So a 1 is very close to a 7, as in that it is 6 away. So you missed.
Okay, well,
What else she wants to do?
You know, it happens. It happens.
Yeah, no, it does happen. I just saw it happen.
All right, and I guess we'll go ahead and we'll move this one right here. 1, 2, we may as well because, I mean, we're already here.
And just so that we're clear, this is obviously a prototype sent to us by the game maker themselves.
Oh, absolutely.
And so some rules, pieces could potentially change during the campaign.
Absolutely.
It's not finalized, and it was obviously sponsored by Kordran Conflict, the makers of Kordran Conflict.
All right, I think I have one more action left, do I?
I think you do. I think you do. By Plastic Alchemy. I keep wanting to say Academy, but it's Plastic Alchemy, which makes sense. And if you got a 3D printer, I could see how this would be a snap. And then you could just add like new stuff all the time, print off new figures, print off new terrain. Boom. I want a 3D printer just to print off terrain for these types of games.
Oh, definitely, right? Because that would be amazing.
Because I really feel like that's where it shines. Is it like doing like, oh, I'll make a rock or something, and then, you know, your characters have to run around the rock or...
Right.
Oh, man, I can't wait to roll dice against you. I got 2 characters that'll be within range. Oh, so good.
Oh, what do I want to do?
You said this is about a 20-minute game? I think I can get this done in 20 minutes.
Yeah, I hardcore think about this stuff. Okay. So.
No, I mean, I think I can finish this in the next couple minutes. I'm messing with you. I'm messing. Take your last turn.
GloryHogg.
Take your
So
last turn.
Sad. Why you gotta be like that? I don't think I've moved this guy, right?
You did, because I think you started him over there before.
Well, then I think I took. Oh, I know I didn't move this one.
Yeah.
So I think I did all my actions. I 1, 2, 3, 4,
Right.
And then I
you moved and
fired
attacked
for
with that
one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my turn then?
I thought I had done all of them. Yeah.
All right, so first thing we're going to do is this Echo's going to take a shot here.
No.
So Echo needs to roll an 8 to kill or a 5 to hit. It's a 7, so it's not an instant kill, but it does mean you have to roll your armor.
Okay.
And that's against your maniac, right? So you got to beat a 7. Whoa, a 7 again, huh? Is that your... I'm sorry, no, that's against your cutter. You have to beat a 6. 6 or better. 6 or better. That was not better. Just lay him down right there. Hey, rest, Street. Rest. You
Wow.
earned it.
Good night, sweet prince.
You earned it. That's what I was looking for. Good night, sweet prince. You earned it. All right.
Ah.
So then I'm going to go ahead and I don't know if facing, like changing your facing counts as a movement.
It does. It does.
Okay. So then I'm going to move.
Because you have to change that. And remember, if you're going to try to hit somebody, it does have to have a clear view.
Right, right.
So with some of these arcing patterns and stuff like that, you need to make sure you still have a clear view with that arcing portion. Better go back to flipping tiles in the dark.
Yeah. I feel like the night cage was, well, we lost the night cage too. So
Yeah.
that's fair. All right. So for my first action, I did
Telling
that.
you, rolling comes in and it's just all downhill for me from there.
I did a little murder for my first action. He's actually still
a
facing
tiny
this
murder.
way
Tiny
here.
murder.
I think it's time to reveal the traitor already.
Already?
I think so.
Is it this guy?
Yeah, it sure is.
Dang it.
I never liked you, and your haircut is weak. Oh my God, that was personal. So he's gonna go and take his action, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and for him, he is a maniac, so he can move 2.
No.
So he's gonna go 1, 2. He's gonna be in this little area over here, and all I gotta do is get him to a zone, right? I mean, that's a zone right there, if I'm correct, right?
Wow. Wow, that is a zone right there.
Yeah,
That's an extraction
I think
point.
you have to kill him, like, on your turn. So he's gonna go like
one,
this.
2. Yeah, no, 1, 2. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go 1. Ooh, don't fall. 2, and he's just gonna turn his back to everybody because he's like, I don't even care. And then he's gonna go ahead and build. And he's gonna build right here.
Yeah. That was smart.
Thank you. I couldn't believe it when you picked that guy and you started running this way with him. I was like, oh, okay, sweet. I was like, that works. And then when you put that guy there, I was like, if I kill her person, like I'm like, she's got nobody near this person.
That was really lucky that,
well,
like, it
were
fired
smart.
off the way that I did.
You figured out that I was going to probably pick one of the ones that you had 2 of, which was
Right.
smart. And I wanted to pick someone who was fast. So I thought about taking your cutter.
Yeah.
I was like, oh man, I could take the cutter because the cutter runs 3. But I was like, I'm going to take one of the 2 just to make it like a little bit. So I was hoping you get risky with it. And I think you did. And I think it paid off.
I did get risky with it this turn. I usually bunch up a little bit better, but.
And then I think I'm just going to go ahead and move right back here like that for like my last action. And just kind of set it up.
You would.
Set it up so that there's all kinds of ranges of fire. And it is your turn. And you have 4 actions
I don't think that
now.
there's a whole lot of stuff that I can do to get that guy.
Yeah, I definitely read your cards. Oh, don't forget, we have battle cards. That might be important for you.
Yeah, maybe I can deploy another troop here.
Well, see, I don't think you can because unless you're deploying from the casualties, because you don't have a you had all 6 of your troops out already.
Which I could deploy
I'm
for
sorry,
my
all
casualties.
of yours 16. You have all 16 of yours out. Can you deploy from casualties?
I believe I can.
Okay. So what these battle cards do is basically you get 2 plus 1 for every game you're going to play. So if you're going to do a best out of 3, you're going to get a bunch of cards. So we got 3 cards, and they'll give you things like they'll let you deploy a certain troop, or they'll give you special rolls or bonuses to rolls, or maybe bonuses to orders.
I don't think it's gonna matter a whole lot, but I can deploy another cutter, which would be this one here.
Yeah. Ooh, but you could use the +2 to orders.
Yeah, but even then,
still.
you're still doing like 1 movement at a time. Teleport! I know, Battle Cry, where's my teleport at?
Yeah, this isn't Cobble and Fog. There's no teleport in this game.
So, if I went ahead and
Oh, that's smart, yeah. You
did that one there, I mean, it would have been better if you didn't build this, because I could have gone in here and tried to at least like take him out or something, you know?
Now, your cutter can take actions the same turn as deployed, because he has Urge, which is unique. So you can at least move him.
But it would have been nice if you hadn't have walled this up, because I think I could have got to him.
It definitely would have been nice, I agree.
I can go 1, 2, 3 and get here, but I can't like make it to here in time.
Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, because I'm 2 away from that. I could just run right in there.
I could just run up and hit you in the back, though,
Sure,
for good measure.
Yeah. Go for it. I mean, that definitely wouldn't feel sore loser-ish.
What?
You
Not
rolled
a sore loser.
What's crazy is you rolled a 1 both times on both your attack and then on your defense, because even these plus cards are going to give you like a +1 or a +2.
I have a +2 to roll, and since like I rolled a 1, that was not helping me out at all
you have to be
on
close.
anything.
I should have used mine just to make it an instant kill.
Yeah, it was not helping me out on anything. But what I think I will do is I'm just gonna go out like I'm angry because you told me my haircut sucked or something. Like you didn't even like.
Not me.
That guy right
traitor.
there. So I'm just gonna go in like
he said
guns
your hair
blazing.
was ridiculous, is what he said.
I'm gonna go in guns blazing, okay?
He says, what kind of adult has a haircut like that? And I was like, that's rude.
So I'm just gonna come
like
here and
your
start
hair
shooting
personally.
people.
I don't know what his deal is.
We're gonna.
He's got red hair too, technically.
Let's see here. Even if I went in here with the Watcher, that wouldn't be super great. But I could go like
I like
one...
it when your plans start off with, that won't be super great, and you still do it.
I'm trying to get the right angle on my shots.
You definitely whooped my butt last time we played this. But of course, that wasn't on camera, so it doesn't count.
It never happens on camera. That's how it works for me. 1, 2. If I'm here, then I have a direct line there. That's not going to work.
Is it because you're too busy trying to be fabulous on camera?
That
so
must be it.
That's probably the problem.
1, 2, 3. We're going to come up here and we're going to smack this guy around a little bit.
Whoa.
And that's my cutter.
Yeah,
so we're going to try, once again, I'm going to try to give the old, I mean, your back is to me. What could go wrong?
It's true. Unless that's not a, what'd you get?
It was totally a 7 off of camera.
No, it was a 3. Wow, you can't even do that, can you? You still can't even
3,
pump
4,
that one
5,
up.
no.
Yikes.
The bad luck rolls are real, for real, everyone.
That is awkward. How many more actions do you have?
A lot. But as far as like what I can do, so if I do my stoner person, I can move up here and I can dash. If I move this person here, it's 2 movement, which I was hoping to be able to get a nice clear shot on you, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that either.
He's honeycombed up in there like a little baby bee.
Yeah, you are. You're honeycombed up in there really well.
Man, I'm telling you, I wonder what's the best strategy for this as the red player? Do you just hang out by your base and just be like, come at me, wait till I get close, and then just start shooting me? Like, don't even move, just stand there.
Well, there's things that you can do to, like, my Watcher has Hone where I can target a tile and then have all people within +4 of that get like a +4 bonus to dice rolls and everything like that. But this one here is like a very, very short game. And I had them grouped over here,
and you
which
have,
I thought it was going to happen like over here. Like I was trying to make things happen over here and
and
that
I
didn't
like
work
that
out.
your Maniac can explode too. So that can kill people.
Right?
See, yeah, because my people have mark. So like I can actually mark somebody and that's going to give somebody a +3 to attacking that person, which would be really good, which I didn't even actually use. I should have used.
So let's see here. So we're moving them. 1. They can only move up 2 though. I think you're going to end up moving in. That gets me as close with that one. We're going to go ahead and move this guy up here. Stoner, all adjacent units will get +3 to the armor rolls, which is really important. So we're going to put him there. We're going to go ahead and move this one in here. We're going to move them into 1, 2. So we're advancing as a force, like we should have. This is what should have happened right here, everyone.
Yeah,
okay.
If this would have been my person, that would have been really hard for me to get away from you because you could have shot him as I tried to run.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
Get the hammer.
Would have to slow roll that one.
Right, you get the hammer. If you hammer a dice in front of another dice, that's how you shape up that dice. Okay.
I don't believe in violence.
You don't believe on dice violence?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I just am not super great at dice rolling. I don't know what it is.
Huh. So, I mean, how painful do you want this to be? I could prolong it and just run around.
Yeah, let's do that. Just do a
circles.
little circle. Just, you know what, just run. If you run around this way, or if you run directly into this way, that would be perfect.
Okay.
I'd really
So
like that.
first thing I'm going to do is actually going to take this character and go here.
Okay.
That's one action. Then I'm going to attack yours.
Okay.
Because I just want to.
How dare you?
And I got a 7, but wait. I'll give myself a +2 to roll. That's a 9 to kill.
No, do you really?
Mm-hmm.
You specifically did that because you knew I was going to get a better arm roll.
Yep.
So unfair.
And then this is what's like really dirty. I'm just going to move him too. So now he's blocking, so you'd have to kill him before you could even get to him.
Oh, definitely.
But I don't think any of your guys are like, that can shoot that far at this point. And then I am going to, like, what does your character even do? It's the Maniac, right? So yeah, he's got Urge.
Yeah, so the Maniac can explode.
Should I have him just explode? Like he just explodes instead? 1, 2. Oh, no, he's getting cocky. He doesn't even care. He doesn't even care that he could have just won. He's just being cocky. That's
what
not
a
cool.
jerk.
I
What
know.
a jerk.
That is a jerk move. I'm going to go to here. I'm just going to move up, I think,
Okay.
here, just in case some shenanigans happens. Got some support. That's my turn. That's my 5 actions.
All right, let's see here. 1, 2, 3.
Now, I want to be clear. I am not a sore winner. That is this guy, this maniac over here. He is not playing the way I would. He is a red player. Green team?
I see.
Green team doesn't play to be mean. They don't play to be mean. I probably should turn my architect around. I probably should have moved my architect out and put another wall up so that guy can't punch me. I'm just curious of what you could actually do if I did take a longer route, you know? I go to this one? No, that would be ridiculous.
So let's see here.
Explode. Does it say he can attack himself?
Yeah, he can attack himself. So you can basically, with the maniac, you can run up
and just explode.
And just explode in front of people.
I was joking. I didn't know he could actually do that.
No, absolutely. So he can absolutely just run up and explode, and then they take a hit damage, so you have to roll your armor.
Right.
To hopefully get out of that. So we're going to go up. We're going to go up 1, 2. This one, we're going to move up with this one, 1. So that's 2 actions. And then we're going to attack with this one over here.
Okay.
And that is a 9. I finally got him. Okay, so with the cutter, a 7 is to kill. So that would mean that he is down for the count.
Yeah, I can't do enough for him, so he's out. He got cocky. That's what he gets.
All right. I think it's your turn.
Is that all your actions? All right, so
that is all my actions.
4 actions now, so you took away an action, too. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to move up here. Show of solidarity. Does he still have that plus bonus?
Yes. So the stoner here gives a +3 to arm rolls just for being like next to him.
Yikes, I don't like
and
that
then
at all.
a negative to all other adjacent units.
But if I roll the kill, though, it's probably okay.
That's definitely what you have to end up doing with it.
Yeah,
I think that was smart to do that the first time.
I'm going to roll on this character here, your maniac, right? Because he's your maniac? Yeah, he's your other maniac.
Yeah.
And I'm going to roll.
Are you afraid you're going to get exploded, Dr. GloryHogg?
It's a 6, but what do I need to do to kill? As an 8? Do I have another +2? I do.
Wow.
So I will kill him, and then he explodes and does a damage. Does that kill him?
So it says here for the maniac.
Yeah.
When this unit is placed into your casualties, all adjacent units are instantly hit.
Okay, so it's a hit.
Yeah.
So you'd have to still roll your armor, which
I still do have to roll my armor.
for the stone person is not that bad. It's like a, what,
okay,
a 2?
I've been rolling 1s all day. It's all good.
If you roll a 1, then you probably deserve this. Okay, you survived. You survived.
And then I probably, why would I deserve that?
I don't know. And your stoner can't even, he's got to get close to attack. It's kind of like a taunt situation because he's real slow. I think I will try to beseech this gentleman here and tell him, hey, stop being such a poor sport. And he'll just go ahead and move in, I think.
Aww.
He'll go in for the victory. The ultimate traitor succeeds.
Which, if you hadn't delayed that 1 extra turn, that would be about a 20-minute skirmish there.
Yeah, no, definitely. I just wanted to make sure we got to play some more our other stuff because it is one of those things, like any tactics game. If you make a wrong move early on, that can really change pace. If you would have put that guy out last instead, because I remember I picked that one specifically, and so when you put him out, I was like, oh, she deployed him early. Good. He'll start moving forward, and I was just waiting for you to get across.
These buildings are so cool. Like, this 3D printable set here and everything, and then, you know what, actually, let me go back down to the board really quick.
Yeah.
These portions here, these are going to be like little things that you can like set your components on, and I believe they have it as a track board here that you can use. There's like a huge stack of scenarios that it comes with. There's a huge stack of different types of cards here that you can play as. I like the different
scenarios. That makes it fun, right? So it's not just a head-to-head all the time. Because like this wasn't even really about killing. I did some of it, but I didn't need to win. I could have just tried to run off or something.
Well, there's definitely something to be said whenever you don't have to go head-to-head all the time, because that's not always necessarily the most fun way to play.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because especially for some things like using the builder and stuff like that, going to head-to-head may not be as exciting, because then you're wasting one of your components that you could be using to like interact with somebody with to just like build terrain, which is good for defense, but that's better in a scenario-based thing where you're trying to maybe keep things from people, or maybe you're trying to get things back to a certain area and stuff.
Because there's like a capture flag treasure one where you've got to come in and you got to pull, like you got to pull it back with you back to your area, stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, I like scenarios better than just head-to-head. It's always nice to have that option.
All right, well, thank you so much for joining us today. If you're interested in Kordran Conflict, make sure to check out the Kickstarter. It is live right now from Plastic Alchemy. It is a 2-player skirmish game. If you liked this video, make sure to like and subscribe to our content, as if you ring that bell, you get notified whenever we do live playthroughs of Kickstarters. And other than that, I think that's about it, right?
I think that's it.
All right, we will see everyone later. Thank you for hanging out with us today. Bye.